shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees. Turn around and
Anyhow, so of course it's your girl Roxy and you know who it is. So I'm hanging out with Rosa and our friend and Mr. Waterproof, that's not starproof. With him umbrella, and flight striker said that he wanted to go to the lookout. So they're forcing us to go outside. No, I can see that I can see it. So they're telling us to go outside and start be a light and a flash. I can see this is the thing. Anyhow, guys, and we're driving come up, guys. We're driving come up, guys. Be a fog and all these things. Anyhow, I'll tell you else what happened, guys. So it's a girl. So yeah, outside in the stormy rain. Lighting a flash. Lighting a flash again. Anyway, this is our YOLO moment. We can't do something crazy.
No.
This summer, this guy forces us to that one there. Anyway, I'm going to care because I'm looking at 105. Hi everybody, hi my people. This is the girl Rose and Lawrence from Rose and Lawrence JM, and I'm with my twin sister today, and it's your girl Rox from Roxy Takeover Tuesday. Okay, and today, well, it is our rainy day. It was raining yesterday and last night was heavy raining. That's right. Yeah, and so we have a clip before this one where you guys see us out in the rain with our friends, because we were at our friends in the rainy time. All of that, so you get to see us in the night when the rain came down really heavy, about 11 o'clock, and all of that before that clip. You guys are seen already, so yeah, so you guys know we were out there in the rain, and it's storm month or storm season now. That's and right. Jamaica is having storm, and it is storm Elsa, right? That's right. So because of the storm, we decided to finally do some, topics, and my sister and I want to do a topic with her. Yes, we're doing a topic together. Anyway, so these are topics. What's the worst thing about living in downtown Kingston and the best thing about living in downtown Kingston? As you guys know, we are downtown Kingston young people, because we live in downtown Kingston. Alright. So, alright. Worst thing about living in downtown Kingston. Alright, the worst thing about living in downtown Kingston for me is that the availability of movement. Because sometimes you can't do exactly what you want to, because there might be areas that probably having war zones or something. So that's one of the worst things for me, but other than that, I like living in downtown Kingston. Do you have any other than that one? That's one, and what else can I say as another one? So I know that like areas of war and stuff like that. My other thing about living in downtown, I would say like when I'm going shopping, I don't like when I'm going shopping and you're going down to shopping where this entire street is back of people trying to sell on the street. I hate that. Or when you go into, you're trying to buy from a street vendor too, and then somebody's like squeeze up onto you, and my thing kind of feel like somebody might try to pick me. So I'd rather to shop in the malls and stuff like that, but on the streets everything else is more available. So those are my things, like the idea of violence, and then the street people trying to sell on the street. Oh, and also to another thing that I think about downtown Kingston too. Yeah, what? The less availability of stuff like, what should I put it now? I had my thought, but I think I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I gotta think about it again. Okay, well for me, the worst thing, and I write mine's down because I have train of thoughts issues too. Anyway, for me, the worst thing about living in downtown Kingston, I have like 5 of them. So my worst thing is that it's too much mad men or too much mad people everywhere. Like from my home to like. Oh, I remember my train of thought. Sorry to cut you. Too much broke down buildings. I don't like seeing lots of broke down buildings. Yes, and then fix it up. Yeah, but that's why the government have the downtown Kingston renovation project. Yeah, I like that they're doing that. Yeah, because they're gonna get rid of all the broken down buildings and all that. Alright, back to what I was saying now. For me, is it too much mad men living everywhere or everywhere? Like everywhere we walk downtown Kingston, there's a mad person on the road, and they're mostly men, but even so, I hate seeing all the mad people all the way on the road. They're walking with some big sticks or some of them have knife. I was like, how can they have knife? We went to the tax office to do some of my stuff at tax office, and bad man have a big lasting knife. We had to walk across the street. Like, okay, we don't want to try. Alright, anybody. So that's one of my things, is that the work of my people all over downtown Kingston, and some of them have good time, and I think the government may need to like do something or find somewhere to put them and everything. But downtown Kingston have so much mad people. My second one is Kingston stink. I know Alpha Tree stink, but it's overall Kingston, but downtown Kingston too stink. Like no matter how much them wash down the park or downtown park or whatever, it still stink. And it's not stink because of my people, it stink because of regular people, regular man, regular woman just peeing at the park or peeing in areas that they shouldn't pee, because we have the craft market where you can just go to the bathroom. So I never understand why people peeing on the street. So that's the thing, that Kingston stink. It stink with lots of waste, do pee, all that. Downtown Kingston stink to me. It stink when they're trying to go to buy stuff in the market. I go to just buy stuff.
But I must say,
yes,
since I've been back, it's less than I remember. Because I was saying to you when we were down at the tax office, I said to you, where do we want my people in there? So it was less amount of my people and actually a less amount of stinkness. Because I said to you, I didn't see any dogs, I didn't see any, so that's a thing.
Canada.
Oh yes, and I heard that all dogs gone to Canada. So I think they're trying to fix some stuff though, but yeah, they still have those issues to work on.
Yes, it still stink to me, but yeah, you said less stink. Maybe you see it stink to me. Anyway, you can't walk with your phone, purse freely. Like when I want to vlog, I can't walk with my phone and my purse freely. If I look around me and everything like that, because even though lately I've been vlogging downtown, but because downtown have a stigma of people like grabbing your phones or grabbing something like, I'm still aware of no, I can't vlog or I put my phone in my pocket or put my phone in my bag. So I think that's one of my issues, that you always have to look over somebody try to steal from you.
I agree with that, because as I said, going on with my dad and I was wearing a fake chain, and my dad said to me, you ain't seen if we wear them something up on the street. And I was like, it's fake. And they may not say it's fake, but they take it off, so I have to take it off. So I agree with that. But people, I wear fake jewelry, so it didn't matter to me that much.
Yeah, everybody wear fake jewelry. So next thing to people see you in a gold, or if you have an accident or something, they must soon say you have something real and just want to steal. I think they're just stealing fake things because they just love thief. And that's just the entire thing of not being freely to walk with your own stuff. That's my thing about downtown. Alright, next thing for me is that too much pop-up ghettos. Wherever there's a broke down building downtown, for some reason somebody said they want to capture the building and go live in it. And there's too much pop-up ghetto. Like here, this part of the ghetto, and I'm like, wasn't that like a business place? How people living in there? And that's they say it talk about the broke down buildings, but that's the issue. The broke down building help people have more pop-up ghetto lanes or whatever. Downtown kids are already it's doing like a ghetto community or whatever, or a stigma. But yet still, we have some broke down building that will help us build up more pop-up ghettos. And maybe because there's no housing, but no matter our parish, I think Kingston are the most ghetto them pop up everywhere. They're laying down 5 people are living there. They broke them building.
Yeah, even when we were driving to go up to the Price Mark area, I saw people live literally just a small this amount of lane. This is amount of lane. People, yes, it's this small. And then you saw a lady I saw walking down. The people had to each up beside each other. They were living on a gully bank. People had to each up beside each other and trying to cross each other. And then their houses, their front doors were all, you can look into the gully to see the front house. I was like, are you guys serious? And they were, you see bricks and stuff like that, they were literally trying to build up on the gully band. And I'm like, I said, but again, it's not the people's fault. They need to provide housing.
Yes, if people provide housing, that the broke down building them, either build more housing places in the broke down building, that's where the government should come in. Or the people themselves, if we not capture the broke down building them, fix it up and build proper housing. You don't have the building still broke down, and not let me know build things inside the house and it don't make sense, and because people that are live in and
don't live on the gully bank, people, guys, because you guys might get flooded out because it's rainy season right now.
I'm not safe. So do better than that. Try fix up anyone who live building them, like for the news was not about the old buildings them where in a downtown whatever, and by the news something there. If you can get the tip and put it in a and it doesn't make no sense. Too much made shit get on the help with crime and violence. So they just stop with the pop-up ghetto and try buy house, own house. If you do catch the places them, try fix it up. You understand?
So we don't have to walk around and seeing all of these broke down buildings and those people that come out there and them toothbrush and them underpants. We don't like that.
We don't like it. Alright.
Especially in a business area, a person that come out of a business area, a store that say you come out of the business area which used to be a business, and somebody that come out with them toothbrush and them rag. It looks kind of weird that you're going to shop and then there's a toothbrush and rag house near where you're going to shop.
Yes, it don't make no sense.
Looks very tacky.
Too much idle people. It's a next thing to realize, even when you watch the news, certain ghettos, even whatever, people are play around for the police in a COVID time. And once again, it's because of the same housing and too much people are pop up ghettos. Them idle people out there on the road and a COVID time just not do nothing, just idle. Too much people have time for fast people business and all that. Cut that out. I don't really like that. Once you get to area and I'm downtown Kingston. I also people on the street and do all kind of unnecessary things where they first do things that is not unnecessary. I don't know, fix up the house then, build, plant some trees.
Go on YouTube and make some videos, people. That's easy.
Yeah, maybe go on YouTube and make some videos.
All the street are down, put back a friend them, put your whole life friend them on YouTube, people. Simple way to make money. Make your friend go viral. Put them on YouTube.
And also, remember to make us go viral. Remember to like this video, subscribe, and share. I would love if you share it so people are aware of what is really happening right now. I love living Downtown Kingston, but there are things that I wish will change. You know.
And let's talk about the positive now. Richard, positive.
Yes. Best thing about living in Downtown Kingston.
Best things about living in Downtown Kingston. One, since I've been back here, I've seen drastic change. If you go down to Mall waterfront side, the entire develop that entire area, and of course I'm going to show you guys when we go down there. It looks very pretty, guys. So we appreciate that you guys video that and that they're making the boats able to come dock at that side because it look good if you're going to be doing that vlog. So that's one best thing. Second best thing, I like that they're developing and fixing up the malls downtown, because when I walked to the mall recently, I was like, wow, it's so pretty. But again, people, there is nobody using the buildings that the government is making for you guys to use. So I would appreciate if you guys would use the craft market, use the credit because they fix it up, and on the news it shows that they fix them and they're washing them out. And also use the downtown mall because you guys can rent the spaces there
and provide money for the people and work.
And because also those places are very empty, and instead of all of you guys selling on the street with your friends, those buildings are empty, and it's nice if you guys could go into AC, especially those who are, you know, lightening your skin. Instead of trying to do the lashes on the street, go to use your friend, do the lashes in one of those places and get nice AC. Just letting you guys know, the malls are empty.
Yes, the malls are empty and people are capturing the buildings, will provide for work and living in them. So please go and help build Jamaica by renting some space in there. You and your friend come together, put money together and do that, please. Alright, my thing, the best thing about living downtown Kingston, as you said, easy access to businesses. We just talk about that. Downtown Kingston have so much business spaces, so much business area. Down at Ocean Boulevard, we just talk about the view and everything is pretty. Too much empty buildings. We have access, even my neighbor will know we there. We can walk from my house to a shop, to a hairdresser parlor, to whatever. We have access to almost lots of business spaces. Even from downtown to New Kids, whatever, jobs are provided. There are lots of space to build jobs. You can get jobs, and build technician, and everything is downtown Kingston. Like here's some country area you have to walk maybe 10 miles or whatever to go to a shop, where you have to walk very far to go in the town to get your ear or nails done. You don't have to do that here. Right around the corner from a yard, there's a nail technician, there's a this, there's a that. There's a shop where you can buy a bag, corner shop them in a downtown Kingston, like everywhere. Mr. Chin shop, they're everywhere. When we go to the country with our family, we have to literally drive to go down to the town to get certain stuff. You don't have to do that here. Everybody knows somebody who have a shop, where they have a shop next to a shop in somebody else. Yes, so access to business and making money is everywhere. So utilize the proper ways. And that's just what I'm saying. Alright, easy to get a job. Same thing I don't know. When they come to Kingston, and we have asked our friend who they're from our country to come and work.
And also for myself too.
You see my country?
No, in the aspect of easy to get a job. Yeah, it was easy for, not easy, but if you started to look, eventually you will get one. Compared to if you live somewhere far where there's no accessibility to jobs.
Right, and that's why many persons from country areas always say, or travel far to come to Kingston so they can get a job. When we used to go to Melbourne or go to high school or college, you realize that many persons say them come from Hoi to come and board in a college in Kingston, right? Because maybe they have a college way too far. The college is just one college, where we have several colleges or several businesses. So it's easy to get a job, to get an education, to get all that. So it's easy for you to utilize it if you're in Downtown Kingston or even in Kingston in general. So yeah, so that's one. But with jobs though, that's the thing when people always say, oh yeah, we'll come to Kingston, we can't job. With everything, and it's not just Kingston. Jamaica is a system where it's connection. You have to know somebody, just like that at the shop, you have to know somebody in order to get a job. Or whenever they advertise like youth programs or whatever, have your kids or whatever, go on to them. When they see it, try go on them, try your police, youth club, try all kind of things that where people can get to know you. So that way you can get a job when it's time to get one, or start a business when it's time to start one.
And like myself, if you don't know anybody, just go to places that offer job training. Go there, get your job training. They will help you to also get a job. And recently, people, for all those young people out there, like myself, recently, lots of young people have been getting work. So you have no excuse why you haven't been getting any job training, any work experience, or any of those things, because lots of young people have been getting work.
And no excuse to say why you can't go to school, because Harton provides lots of free courses. Even recently, NCB and some from me, I put them up, been providing free courses where you can do online, or even some walk-in courses where you can do so. And especially in the Kingston areas, into the St. Andrew area. I don't know if it's happening in maybe Mobile or maybe in other parishes, but myself from Momisi from Kingston. So there's no excuse to say why you cannot get an education, why you cannot this, why you cannot that. There's no excuse, alright? Now, next thing about downtown, it's always lively. That's a realized thing is that people are always partying. There's always a place for you to go, right? There's always somewhere you can stop and drink or do whatever. Even during the corona time, you notice that we went to the parks, because the parks are really close. We're like specific hours or time that you can go there. So there's always somewhere you can go party, maybe you can just hang out for a little while and stuff like that. In
yes, guys, I can tell that's a true fact because I came here, here, so the place shut down. I'm coming people on the street that I play their music just like it was any regular day. I play their music out of town. People still I sell them up a close album here, so it's just like any regular day, guys. So again, Jamaica is always lively.
Yeah, Jamaica is always lively. First up, the parks are open if you want to shoot at the parks, whatever. If you just want to shoot a video, people downtown will just jump in a video, them and create bag of excitement feel. And just a live set of people. And I've watched several videos where people do experiment on the street and nothing beats downtown people. I've seen several videos experiment and downtown people get the best reaction. They have the most lively, comedic, everything. They just naturally just give you the truth. You understand? So when it comes to liveliness, downtown always lively, always full of bangarang, always full of excitement, business, everything. Downtown always lively. The next thing is downtown, as I say, upgrade. Downtown Kingston is always, even before the government said they might upgrade, it's always been upgraded. Right. Downtown Kingston is always been upgraded. We had ministry building that side, then they move it to the further up that side. So yeah, it's always upgraded. It's always a place where you can come to find out XYZ what is happening. And I love that they see that it's always upgrading the government and decide they want to upgrade it more. Because no matter who come here, tourists or whatever, them always want to come downtown Kingston first, get the tea, and this is where no matter where they, everything always somewhat happening first.
That's right.
When I come from St. Mary, when they come at Kingston, you want to do more Kingston thing. And I have friends in YouTube where they say they have them party, them have to come at Kingston, and just a thing like that.
And I want to say kudos to the government for making so much on these old buildings and repaving them because there's nobody using them and making lots. So I'm going to show you guys that they're making so much beautiful art mural on all of these old buildings. That's something that I actually said I love, that they're, even though the buildings are not being in use, but to get the way of them looking tacky and break down like what's happening, they're making so much art mural all over downtown, so you have somewhere where you can take a picture and it looks nice because these old buildings are not being utilized, so they're making the place look presentable. And that's something
like when they say comes to the heart, we're creating downtown, started the art mural, the art war. When the technology expo, we have the technology expo. When it comes to fashion block, all these things, you can get your excitement here downtown Kingston because we get it first and everybody else might get it after. I'm not sure about Moby, because I think Moby and we kind of very close. But yeah, when it comes to that, downtown Kingston upgrade with technology, fashion, everything. It started Yassa first and maybe go somewhere else in Kingston, Jamaica, or in Jamaica overall. Downtown people are not that friendly. I know some people might look and say, oh, that's not a positive, people are not friendly. I find it very positive, right? Because when it comes to Kingston, we are aware of what is happening, right? We are aware of the crime or everything, so we're not that easy to maybe try and friend or easy to maybe go places out of our neighborhood. And even people come here and say, why? Like people from maybe country areas, like country YouTubers, they're willing to come and everything. But people like Kingston YouTubers, they're the first one to say, no man, I can't go to zone there. I can't go to zone there. I can't do that because And I think that's one thing what I do like, that we're aware of our surrounding, that what is really happening and who don't know. Because
like everything has pros and cons, guys.
Yes, everything has pros and cons. But to me this is a positive. That I'm aware of my surroundings when it comes to my phone or when it comes to which neighborhood to go or what is really happening. And I'm aware that okay, I can't go and friend everybody. As Spice say, Mama say friends not good for you, girl, whatever the song go. Yes. And that's what I love about those people, is that we're not very easy to push in and friend. And I think that's a positive. Some people say that negative, I find it as a positive. And yeah, those are my best thing about living in downtown Kingston. In your comment down below, let me know what is your best thing about living in downtown Kingston. And also, what is your worst thing about living in downtown Kingston? And if you don't live in downtown Kingston, let me know what's the best thing about living in your parish and what's the worst thing. Remember to like, subscribe, and share,
and drop your comments down below. Again, it's the girl Roxy and the girl Rose,
and we'll see you later. Bye. Bye.